What's up, YouTube gang? It's your girl Nene. I'm back with another quick message. I hope you guys are having a great morning, a great day, and a great life. Okay? Always remember we are part of this shit called life together. Okay? So let's heal. Let's grow. Let's love. Together. Okay? So that's the energy. Alright? We want to love together in this energy. Alright? Right off the bat, I have not been sleeping well. I wake up throughout the mornings. Okay. So some of you guys, sleep could be getting interrupted in this energy. Okay. It's something about you not being able to sleep in this energy. Okay. So I'm going to give it a minute and see if some of my collectors tap in and tune in to you. And I hope you brought your cups because I got this tea for you. Okay. So come get a sip of this tea, y'all. I'll wait. Where are my collectors at in this energy? I hate to give the tea and you're not here. There goes one of my collectors. Good morning. How are you? Good morning. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and get in this download. Okay. It's something about someone wanting you to follow their beliefs that's in this download. Okay. Somebody wanted you to follow what they believe in. They wanted you to do what they wanted you to do. Okay. So basically, they wanted to be a leader and they wanted you to follow them in this energy. Okay. It's something about their beliefs. Maybe this person could be religious. Okay. And you could be spiritual in this energy. Okay. It's something about a person that's in our energy that wanted you to follow their beliefs. Okay. It's something that they believed in. They wanted you to follow in this energy. Okay. Good morning, my collectors. I'm glad you guys decided to tap in. I hope you guys are having a great morning, a great journey. Okay. That you guys accepted the call. All right. So I hope you guys brought y'all cup. Okay. Because I brought you some tea today. All right. So there's somebody that's in our energy. Okay. This someone wanted you to follow what they believe in. Okay. They wanted to lead you to hell in this energy. Okay. Because whatever they believed in, you don't believe in this energy. Okay. This person could be religious, but you could be spiritual in this energy. Okay. Somebody's mad because you didn't choose to follow what they wanted you to believe in this tea. Okay. So I hope you guys brought y'all cups. Okay. Because you know your girl got the tea. All right. So it's someone in your energy, okay, that could be realizing you're this golden child, okay? You could be the golden child in your family, okay? Somebody wanted you to follow their beliefs, okay? So, like I said, this person could be a religious person, but you're realizing you're more spiritual in this energy, okay? Because it's something about this person that's in our energy is bound to some type of karma, okay? So they beliefs didn't get them nowhere in this energy, okay? This person could be saying that you are the golden child in this energy, okay? I woke up for this shit, y'all. I tried to go to sleep. I tossed, I turned, okay? Spirit was dealing with me. And it's something about you being a golden child in this energy, okay? Got people wanting you to follow their beliefs. Okay, they want to join you in this energy, all because they bound to some kind of type of karma in this energy. Okay, let's get the tea. Okay, somebody could have received your mail. Okay, this person wanted you to follow their beliefs. All right, this person could be somewhere in karma in this energy. All right, what's next, spirit? Please and thank you. What's next? I hope you guys are having a great day, a great life, and a great journey. All right? Always remember we're part of this shit called life together. Okay? We got to learn how to love. We got to learn how to grow together in this energy. If we going to make it, we're going to make this shit together. Okay? We're going to choose to heal. All right? I hope some of my collectives are not bound to their karma in this energy, all because someone wanted you to follow their beliefs, all because someone wanted you to be religious. But you spiritual in this bitch, okay? You rely on the spirit in this energy. What's next, spirit? Anything else? It says there's something with a whale, okay? There's something with a whale or a wheel, okay? Could be significant with this download. What's this whale, spirit? Please and thank you. Well, it says always be aware of your surroundings, okay? Somebody could be lurking. Spirit wants you to know that you do not know your real father in this energy, okay? It's something about someone lying. Someone ain't telling the truth, okay? When it concerns your father, all right? This person could have made a fake ass platform. So if you got a platform out here, this person could be a copycat, okay? They could have made a fake platform as you in this energy, okay? So I hope trigger warning. I'm going to say that right off the back, okay? This message, this download could be a trigger warning, okay? I will ask that you have an open mind when you come into this energy, okay? Because I'm giving you the tea, all right? If it does not resonate with you, do not choose to take it in, okay? But there's something significant about this download where you do not know your real father, okay? That's the trigger warning, okay? It's something about your real mother and your real father was replaced with a fraud, okay? They say she is not your mother, so there could be a DNA that needs to be required in this energy, okay? Because you're the golden child. You don't follow the beliefs of other people, okay? You don't follow. You a leader in this energy, okay? God is saying it's time to take your power back in this energy, okay? Because there's somebody that's in your energy. This someone could view you as this golden child, all right? But this someone is bound to their karma in this energy, okay? So we're going to get the tea to this, okay? Something going on in this energy, okay? You might not know your real parents in this energy, okay? You could have been deceived in this energy, okay? Good morning, my collectives. Let's get the tea. I hope you brought your cup, okay? Because you know your girl always got the tea for you, all right? In this energy. What's the message, spirit? Please and thank you. What's the tea? What's the message? I don't know if I should pull from my tarot deck or not. Shit might get ugly around this bitch. Okay, we got the death card jumping out first. Okay, somebody could be in this death type of energy. Okay, they could be feeling dead at this point because they are bound to their karma. It's something about them wanting you to follow their beliefs, okay? Spirit needs you to be mindful about your surroundings, okay? Because there's a copycat out here in this energy. This copycat wanted you to follow their beliefs, okay? They could be looking at you as the golden child, all right? Spirit is saying take your power back in this energy, okay? We don't follow, we lead in this energy. We got the Four of Swords, okay? Someone who's in despair could be in our energy, all right? It's something about this person being despair in this energy, okay? It's something that they're in regret about when it comes to this situation, okay? This person could be sick in this energy, okay? It's something about this death energy. It's something about this karma. Yeah. This could be a parent that's in our energy. This person could feel like they're in a death energy. Okay? There's something about this person lying to you. Okay? Because Spirit is saying you don't know your real father in this energy. Okay? Yeah. We got the Two of Cups in reverse. Okay? This person could have had a choice between two people. All right? Two lovers. This mother figure. Okay? But this person is when it comes to this lover, this person could have had two choices, all right? And out of these two choices, one of them could be your father in this energy, okay? Yeah. Spirit is saying it's time for you to take your power back, okay? You should be asking for a DNA test, all right? That could be required, all right? Spirit wants you to know that your parents was replaced with a fraud, okay? Spirit is saying this is not your mother. DNA needs to be required. Confirmation. This person could be bound to their karma, okay? We got a Knight of Pentacles, okay? So your father could be this Knight of Pentacles, okay? This person could have been very flighty, all right? This person didn't offer almost nothing with this pentacle, okay? Or they could have been chasing money in this energy. It's something about it's time for you to take your power back. Okay, because people could be saying that you are the golden child. All right, you made it. You made it even though you possibly did not have your real parents in this energy. Okay, it's something about someone's being bound to their karma. Okay, they could have lied. Yeah, they wanted you to follow their beliefs. This person could have been a Christian. Like I said, you could be spiritual. And Spirit is saying take your power back in this energy, okay? Know who you are in this energy. This person could be in a death energy. This person could be sick. This could be a father figure that's coming through the energy, okay? This father could have rejected you. This father did not protect you in this energy. And this person could be bound to their karma. Yeah, in this energy. What's next, Spirit? I keep looking at this card, so I guess I am due to pick it up. All right. Spirit is saying everyone that was involved will get some kind of type of karma. Okay. Somebody could have submitted fake documents to the courts when it came to you. Okay. Spirit saying no worries because everybody involved will be getting some kind of type of karma in this energy. Okay. Let's get the tea, y'all. It's something significant about you not knowing who your real parents are. Okay. In this energy. Trigger warning, all right? Trigger warning. I have to give you the tea. Okay. Somebody submitted fake documents to the court when it came to a DNA test. Okay. Spirit is saying everyone that's involved will get karma. Okay. Spirit, anything else with this message, please and thank you. Your father could be in this death energy. Okay. They could have rejected your mother. This person could have been very flighty in and out of your mother's life. Okay. They were chasing money in this energy. Okay. Because there's something about you not knowing who your real father is. In this energy, and Spirit is saying, take your power back. Okay. It says, I was hurt by you. This person could have felt like you was a mistake. I have to let you go to find myself. This person, like I said, was in flighty energy. This person still needed to grow. Okay. So maybe maybe this person, your mother and your father could have been in this Two of Cups in reverse energy. Okay. They was not lovers. Okay. They probably had a lot of one night stands. Okay. Because this father figure could have been a very flighty type of individual. This person was focused on their money. They was focused on the bag. Okay. This parent could have been a side chick. I'm just giving you the tea. Okay. Spirit is saying it's time to take your power back. Okay. Because everyone that did this, everyone that's involved, okay, will get some kind of type of karma in this energy. Okay. It says they have hurt me. Okay. So hurt people hurt others in this energy. Okay. Someone in this energy is feeling like they're hurt. All right. It could be you. Hurt people hurt others in this energy. Okay. Spirit is saying it's time to take your power back. You need to realize that you are the golden child in this energy. Okay. Maybe your parents didn't want you. Maybe your parents were murdered. Okay. It's something significant about you needing a DNA test. Okay. When it comes to these parents that's in your energy. Okay. Somebody could not be your real father in this energy. Trigger warning. It's something about somebody submitting some kind of fake documents when it came to a court situation. This somebody could have wanted you to follow their beliefs, all right? It says, I am better with my mind than my heart, okay? So maybe this father figure felt like they were better with their mind than when their heart, okay? So maybe they made a mind over heart choice when it came to you. Okay, it's something significant about this father being in this death energy. Or this person could actually be dead. This person actually could be resting, y'all, in this energy. And there's some kind of truth that's coming out when it concerns your father. Okay? Your father could be in this death energy. Okay? Do you see how this person is resting in this energy? Okay. It's something about you not knowing who your real parents are in this energy. And this could be a feminine. This could be a woman. Okay. Reverse it if you need to. This person, this parent wants you to know that hurt people hurt others. Okay. That they had to let go to find themselves in this energy. Okay. This person felt like they were better with their mind than their heart. Okay. What's next? I did not expect this download to come out like this, but I have to be obedient. Okay. But there is a father out here that wants you to know. They want you to know the truth. They chose money. They possibly could have paid your mother off. Okay, they could have been in a different relationship. Okay. A knight could be very flighty in this energy. Okay. This is someone that's a runner. Okay. They run from their problems. They view things as a mistake in this energy. Anything else, Spirit? Yeah. This person could have had a sexual desire when it came to your mother. It could have just been sexual. This person saying they've been hurt by your mother. Okay. What's this sexual desire? It says, I am the man. Okay. So I think that's confirmation that this is definitely your father. Your daddy could have been in his ego. Okay. They could have fed their sexual desires. They could have been very lustful. It says, don't put up with my BS. So this person knew they was full of shit. They said, don't put up with my BS. Okay, so your father could have been a mess in this energy. It says, life without you is hopeless, dark, and depressing. I'm missing your light. Okay. So wherever this father figure is, they could be bound to their karma. Okay. They could be somewhere missing your light. Spirit is saying everyone that was involved will get some kind of type of karma. Okay. It says, please do what is best for your heart. Okay. Someone in this energy need to do what's best for their heart. They need to admit the truth when it comes to your parents in this energy. Okay. This is someone who wanted you to follow their beliefs. So they could have been a runner and they wanted you to be one. Okay. But people are realizing that you are the golden child. Okay. In this energy, it's something about you don't know who your real father is. In this energy, spirit is saying take your power back. In this energy, okay? Because somebody could have made some false reports when it came to this person. Somebody could have lied to you. In this energy, the spirit is saying take your power back. In this energy, okay? Hurt people, hurt others. Okay, this mother figure could have been hurt by this father figure, and this father figure could have been hurt by this mother figure. Okay, hurt people, hurt others. Okay, they probably chose not to deal with each other. Okay, this could have been just a sexual based type of relationship. Okay, it says hide at a family member house. Okay, so someone in our energy could be hiding at a family member's house. Spirit, who is this someone hiding at the damn family member house? This person could be preying on your downfall. All right. This could be just a side note. There's someone that's in your energy who wanted you to follow their beliefs. Could be hiding at a family member house. Okay. They keep preying on your downfall. Because they somewhere out here saying that you standing on business. Okay. You could be standing tall. All right. It says being gifted because you are trusting the process. So you could be out here being gifted and shit. You could be out here trusting the process. Okay. You really could be out here standing on business. So this was just like a side note. Someone that's living at a family member house keep praying on your downfall. They see how you standing on business. Okay. This person is definitely bound to their fucking karma. This could have been a type of person who submitted some kind of fake documents to the court. Yeah. They definitely could have made some fake reports. Okay. False ass reports. Spirit is asking for you to take your power back in this energy. Okay. And always be mindful of your surroundings. Okay. Because some kind of truth is about to find you. Okay. You possibly about to find out that you don't know your real father, but you trusted the process because you could be gifted. You could be out here searching. You could be standing on your business. You could be trying to do a research out here. Okay? It's something significant about a boat. So somebody could own a boat. in this energy. Somebody could be traveling by boat. Somebody could have just got off a cruise. Someone could be taking a cruise, okay? Something about a fucking boat. We got the month of September. Something could take place in the month of September, okay? Spirit saying things were only hidden to surface in divine time, okay? So this secret was only meant to be hidden to surface in divine timing, okay? Spirit is saying it's time to walk away from these folks, okay? Because somebody been lying to you in this energy, okay? They know they are being watched by the police, okay? Somebody could have murdered your parents. They could have took you, okay? They had no idea that they were being watched by the police, okay? It's something about September, all right? The month of September. Maybe somebody could be a Virgo. Something could take place in the month of September, okay? It says your childhood holds the keys to your future, okay? So something that happened in your childhood, it holds the keys to your future in this energy, okay? So something is telling me to go pull out my other goddamn deck because this is some tea. Give me a second, y'all. Okay, so I'm sorry about that, y'all. Please forgive me, god dang it. Your girl had to go dig for these cards, okay? And all of them ain't even fucking here. But Spirit told me to pull from this deck, okay? Because there's some shit going on, all right, y'all? And you know I'm nosy. And I always tell you, if you bring your cup, I'm going to give you this tea, okay? It's something shady when it comes to your parents in this energy, okay? Spirit wants you to know you are the fucking golden child. And it's time for you to take your power away, okay? Because somebody in your energy, all they did was keep praying on your downfall. But you standing on business, okay? You don't need these people in your energy, okay? And everyone who was a part of this scheme will get some kind of type of karma, okay? Because it's something significant about your childhood holds the key to your future, okay? Somebody wanted to keep you bound in karma. Something could have took place in September, okay? It says knew the whole time and thought they wasn't guilty. So someone knew the truth about you the whole fucking time, okay? Someone had a chance to speak up, but they didn't. They chose not to speak up when it came to you because they wanted you to follow their beliefs in this energy, okay? It says this person do not have the receipts, okay? It says worked with a lot of people, okay? So this could have been a person who worked with a lot of people, this father figure or this mother, okay? This person could have worked with a lot of people in your energy, okay? But they don't have no receipts, okay? That's why I say DNA is required, okay? In this energy. What's next, Spirit? I don't know. I'm just giving you the message, okay? Thank you. Good morning, my collectors. How y'all doing? Good morning. Good morning. I'm up with y'all, okay? Let's get this tea. Did y'all bring y'all cups? I hope y'all brought y'all cups. Because somebody changed your ID, okay? To steal something from you. Okay? So you possibly don't know your identification out here. You don't know who the fuck you are. You could be somewhere out here searching. You want answers, okay, when it comes to this energy, all right? Somebody wants you to fucking stop talking. So somebody in my energy want me to stop talking. They want me to stop telling you the truth. They want me to stop giving you this tea, okay? There's some salt in this in this energy, okay? Somebody could be throwing salt. Salt could be significant. Somebody could like eating a lot of salt with their foods in this energy because I can taste the salt in this energy, okay? Because someone had a chance to tell you the truth, but they didn't. Spirit wants you to know your childhood holds the truth, baby. Okay? It holds the key to your future. Okay? You gave them no reason to come for you like this. Okay? So you possibly couldn't give somebody no reason to come at you like this. Okay? Somebody in this energy had a mental disability. Okay? Or they could have said you did. All right? It's something about this person making false documents. Okay? Spirit wants you to know that you don't know who your real father is in this energy. Okay? It's something about this person could be hiding at a family member. Okay? They know they being watched by the police in this energy. Spirit is saying it's time for you to walk away. Okay? It says taking down a whole group. Okay, so a whole group of people could have came up against you in this type of energy. Okay, they could have lied to you. This could not be your family. Okay, this could be a group of people. All right, that came for you. Spirit is saying you're about to solve your own case in this energy. Okay, because you could be searching for the truth. You could be not understanding why these people are religious and you're spiritual. You guys could be different in this energy, okay? Yes, Lord. Thank you. It says you need a lawyer because there's a lawsuit coming, baby. Somebody been lying to you your whole fucking life. You have a lawsuit, okay? I would tell you to sue the shit out of this person, okay? Someone out here don't know about their identity. They could be having an identity crisis in this energy, okay? Someone could have said this was your father. Someone could have said this was your mother. But Spirit is saying these are not your parents, okay? Because your parents was fucking murdered. All right? Trigger warning. And these people could have raised you as their own, all right? But it's something about you being this golden child. Okay, it's something about when you took the time out to take your power back. You wanted to know who you were. You accepted the journey, and God has revealed to you who you are in His energy. Okay, and Spirit is saying it's time. It's time. It's time to walk away from these folks. These not your family. Okay, you need a DNA test. All right. Spirit is saying trust your intuition. All right. In this energy, okay? It's something about you about to be found innocent in a crime, okay? I told you something took place. Somebody got murdered, okay? And you're about to be found innocent when it comes to this crime, okay? You need a lawyer, baby. There's a lawsuit coming, all right? Because I don't know about you, but I did some research myself, okay? And I'm still doing research when it comes to myself, okay? It's something about you out here standing on business. You could be out here standing tall. It's something about you being gifted, okay? You could have trusted the process. You could have knew that the would find you in this energy. Somebody could be looking in this energy, okay? It says leaving the past gave you a new life, okay? Some of you guys could have walked away from this situation. You could have left this past alone. This is definitely current energy for you. Okay? You could be walking away from people. You could realize you don't fucking fit in with these folks. These people could get up and go to church every fucking Sunday. But you don't. You could be spiritual. You could connect with God in a different way. You could take your spiritual baths. You could take your meditation. You could do all things in your heart. You don't need a church in this energy, okay? How I connect with the Father, it's me and Him in this energy, okay? It's something about a cricket judge signed off some fake ass documents, okay? Spirit wants you to know that these people could have been very heartless in your energy, okay? Some people could have plotted against you, okay? I can see this so many ways, but I'm only going to give you one. Someone in your energy has lied to you. Someone in your energy has plotted and came up against you, okay? They held the truth away from you, okay? Because your parents do not exist, baby, in this energy, okay? These are frauds that's in your energy, okay? I need you to open up your third eye and look at this shit on a level. Because as long as you live looking at it in the physical, you're not going to get it. Okay? It says you were supposed to be gone by now. Okay? There could have been a fraud adoption that could have took place. Okay? Because your real parents has been gone. Okay? You possibly didn't know about this fraud adoption because somebody out here making false reports, somebody out here submitting false documents to the courts. Okay? They even had a judge sign off on a false document. Yeah. Where is it at, Spirit? Yeah, here we go. A cricket judge signed a fake ass document. Okay, and you about to find out how heartless these people really was when it came to you. Somebody in this energy definitely had a mental disability. Okay, they could have said you did because they was heartless. This person wants me to stop fucking talking. Okay, it says this was a fake mother. She is a fucking fraud. Okay, but they being watched by the feds in this energy. Okay, they thought they was gonna get away with this shit in this energy. It's something about Spirit is saying always be mindful of your surroundings because this person could be somewhere in your energy. This person could be fucking lurking. This card was not supposed to be here, so I'm gonna take it. It says keep doing your research. Okay, there is something you about to find out in this energy, okay? Because I be popping my shit. So somebody out here in Beetlejuice energy, they could look like Beetlejuice in this energy, okay? Keep doing your research and the truth will find you. Spirit is saying trust your intuition. You are the golden child, okay? It's something about you being trust fund baby. In this energy, okay? You could be born into wealth, but somebody could have murdered your parents. It's something significant about your childhood, y'all. It holds the truth, okay? Something could have took place near a well, okay? Something could have happened in September. Somebody could have traveled in this energy, okay? This someone could be located at a family member house. Yeah. Spirit is saying they keep praying on your downfall. They want you to stay blind into the situation. But some shit is going on in this energy. What's next, Spirit? What's next? about this fraud ass person. What's next? Spirit is saying, please do what's best for your heart, okay? It says a sister you do not know about could be involved, okay? Spirit wants you to know that these people are not your real family, okay? They are frauds. See, remember when I told you this father figure could have been very flighty? This person could have chased the money, okay? They could have chose to abandon you with this fraud adoption, okay? Yeah. You was mental because they realized you was gifted as a child, okay? You could have been doing gifted when you was little, okay? These parents know that you are real and they're fake. They know that you're definitely somewhere out here standing on business, okay? Because you didn't allow what the fuck went on in your past or in your childhood affect you. You still somewhere out here standing tall, baby. In this energy, all right? Spirit has said because you gifted, being gifted, and you trusted the process, all right? By you trusting the process, you took your power back, okay? Because these was the type of people that wanted you to follow their beliefs. They could have had a mental disability. So they wanted you to have a mental disability. Hurt people, hurt others in this energy, okay? It's something about don't know they've been under investigation. So these people are about to be exposed. They don't know that they've been under investigation. They don't know that the police been watching their ass. Like they've been knowing, the police been knowing what been going on with your situation. So Spirit is saying it's time to walk away from these folks, okay? Because some kind of truth is about to come out. How these people are about to be bound to their fucking karma, okay? Because they could have hurt your parents, okay? And you could be the cover up. You could be the proof. Because maybe you don't know your identity, okay? And the proof is in the pudding. Go home and ask these parents, can I get a DNA test? Can I? If you my real parents, this should never be a fucking problem. But I asked somebody, could I get a DNA test? And I ain't heard from them. I ain't heard from them. Okay, so maybe this story could be your story. Okay, you could be out here solving your own case. Okay, you could be the black sheep. I've been preaching this shit. Maybe you are different from the rest. I don't know about you. Anytime I go sit around them folks, I just feel like I don't belong there. I'm out here chasing the bags, and half of my family members won't even travel out the state. Not saying that they lazy, but they're not motivated. You are something significant about a golden child out here, baby. You out here getting to the bag. Okay? People could view you gifted out here. Okay? Somebody said you was mental. Okay? They said you was mental out here in these streets. Cats could be significant. Okay? Somebody could own a cat watching me. Cats could definitely be significant in this down low. Okay. What's next, Spirit? What's next? Somebody could have been very physically abusive to you. Okay, this parent could hurt you. Or you could feel like this parent was physically abusive to you as a child. Okay. Spirit said leaving the past alone. Okay. Stay away from it. All right. It's something significant about this person could have been very abusive. All right. It says you need to look for do you you need to look for your real is they hid a secret court you didn't know about. Okay? Possibly when it came to these parents that were murdered, could have had a court date, okay? and something could have took place. All right, I don't know, I wasn't there, I'm just giving you the message. It's something about this person, these parents. They could have been very physically abusive to you. All right, these parents could have had a mental disability. All right, there's an investigator that's been investigating and been watching these parents. Okay, they know that they made a false report when it came to you. Okay, by saying that you were their child in this energy. And that's why Spirit is saying you need a DNA test. Okay, it's something about your whole life you've been like, okay, in this energy. Maybe there's a family out there, your real family, that's looking for you in this energy. Everybody that's involved will get karma, okay? Because these people preyed on your downfall. They wanted you to follow their beliefs, okay? They could be some sick ass people. They could be very abusive. They wanted to break you. They wanted you to be like that. These people are living in the past, y'all, because they bound to their karma in this energy. Anything else, Spirit, please and thank you. There's a lawsuit coming. This shit could take place in September. Because somebody's a thief, all right? But they not going to get away with it, all right? You got the Joker. They could be on they could have a Joker face. People could view them as a Joker, okay? We got Rebecca, all right? Somebody's name could be Rebecca, all right? This person could have tried to set you up, but now they got to sit the fuck down, okay? Someone thought that they wasn't going to get away with it. Someone thought that they was going to get away with this shit, okay? So they going to be having to pay back what they stole from you. And if that's your parents, okay, these people could be about to lose their life. They could be in this death energy. In this energy. DNA is required, baby. DNA is required, okay? Because you could definitely be this trust fund, baby. Okay? That's why you this golden child. This person could have killed your parents and took you because you're a trust fund, baby. They could have stole from your parents. Spirit is saying trust your intuition when it comes to this shit. Okay? Do your research, because I don't know. I could just say this and I'm hoping that it relates to you guys. But every time I type my shit in and I'm looking for my shit, I ain't getting enough information. Okay? Somebody could have they could have made false documents when it came to you. Okay? Meaning your birth certificate could be wrong. Your social security card could be wrong. Your whole identification could be wrong because there's some kind of cricket ass judge that signed off for it. Okay? They was okay with these people submitting some kind of fake ass documents to the court. But Spirit is saying don't worry about it, okay? Because it's time to take your power back in this energy, okay? And if I was you guys, like I said, I asked my parent, could I get a DNA test? They thought that I was crazy. And I ain't heard from them. Okay? But everyone that's involved will get karma. Okay? And if the feds is watching, this person could be hiding at a family member house. Because they know that this truth is about to come out. Okay, how this person preyed on your downfall the whole time. The whole time. I mean, they stole your whole life if it's been a lie. But the truth will find you. in this energy. Closing messages, Spirit. What about this golden child? Who is this golden child I'm speaking to? All right. Spirit is saying all eyes are on you. Okay. You could be the main focus in this energy. Okay. No worries, because there's a lawyer who has evidence when it comes to you. Okay. It says they wanted to live their life as if they were you with this trust fund, baby. Okay. But Spirit is saying game over for these motherfuckers. Okay. You could have been a trust fund, baby. Someone stole your money. Someone stole your identity. Somebody could have placed you somewhere where you wasn't. That's why you're about to be proven innocent. Okay? Somebody could have said you murdered your parents and you had a mental disability, okay, just to collect this money. All right? Something about you trusting the process here. Okay? Yeah. Because somebody got together to steal, all right, something from you. They stole your parents. They stole your money. They stole your life. Okay? And Spirit is saying you about to get some kind of type of justice in this energy. All right? This could have been someone, like I said, that was very physically abusive to you as a child. All right? Because they knew you did not belong to them. They had no love for you. Yeah. Your ancestors are here. It says the one person who left you something. Okay? Your parents could have left you something. Like I said, you could have been this trust fund baby, but someone stole it, okay? And Spirit is asking you to change how you think. You think that these are your family. You think these people are for you. But I'm telling you, go to the house today. Because whoever the fuck I'm speaking to, this is going to resonate, okay? And there's a few of you out here that's going to resonate, okay? Ask your parents for a DNA test. That's your right. You understand? Because some shit went on in the 70s. Some shit went on in the 60s, okay? There was a lot of MK Ultra. That's what I heard. And you could be adopted. And your parents could be dead. And these fraud ass parents could have received some money because you was a trust fund baby. Your parents loved you. You are the golden child. Possibly you was never meant to work. Shit. You could have been born into wealth in this energy, okay? Didn't I tell you that your father was all about the money, okay? This person chased it money in this energy, okay? Spirit needs you to change how you think in this energy. You can have a nose ring. They tried to harm you, okay? They did harm you. They robbed you a big way in this energy, okay? Spirit wants you to know there's a new collaboration coming in for you, okay? It says they pushed you right into union, all right? These people who betrayed you, God is about to send you someone who loves you, okay? There will be a collaboration. You don't have to worry about this family, okay? Because God is sending you someone in this energy, okay? And some people just going to have to be enraged, okay? Spirit wants you to know that the truth will set you free. So let it go. Somebody's about to admit to a crime because you could be doing your research. You could be going home and saying, I need a DNA test. Shit's about to get real for you. Somebody could have plotted you at your parents' death and said it was you. Said that you had a mental disability. Okay? This shit is wicked. It says the truth is about to find you. Okay? Spirit needs for you to receive the message in this energy. Okay? Because some people about to trip out. All right? They want to know, how did you know? How did you find out? You could possibly be the first millionaire. Or you about to be a millionaire. Okay? Because you are truly gifted. Okay? And God, okay? You got this partnership coming in. Okay? These people couldn't stop shit for you. Okay? God is sending you someone, a spouse or partner, to help heal your heart in this energy. Because when you find out this fucking truth, you're going to need it, okay? Spirit is saying, yeah, your stolen house will come back to you. All right? This person, these parents, they plotted on you. Okay? Now the enemies want to work with you. Okay? It's something about your power has confused the enemy. Okay? Never be ashamed, my love, of what you've been through. Allow that shit to be your story. Okay? Your story could be someone else's story in this energy. The fucked up thing is somebody fucked up and told somebody how they were going to hurt you. That's why Spirit is saying always be mindful of your surroundings, because somebody could be lurking. They know you know the truth. When you ask this person, hey, can I get a DNA test? This person know you know the truth. Where did that come from? Spirit is saying something in your childhood. Yeah, it holds the truth to your future, okay? Spirit is saying someone was an undercover cop the whole time, okay? It says this process was delayed through spell work, so you supposed to figure this shit out, okay? Spirit saying you will receive a letter, okay? Because this person did not care about betraying people to get what they want, okay? Spirit is saying someone is not who you think they are. Please, please do not ignore the red flags, okay? In this energy, I hope you guys have a great day, a great life, and a great journey, okay? Because somebody who thought they were bigger than the law is about to be caught, okay? Because they stole your ass as an infant in this energy, okay? I don't know how many confirmations you need. Some of you guys need to do your research, okay? Your ID is not who you are. You belong to someone else. And maybe they didn't come for you because they are gone. But in the spirit, that's why I said somebody wanted you to believe what they believe. They wanted you to be a fucking Christian. No shade on religious, okay? Because I practice both. But somebody left you something, okay? And this somebody could have been a father figure. And this father figure could have been very, very wealthy in this energy. You could have been trust fund baby. And somebody plotted. And this could be someone who's close to your father in this energy. It could have been a mother figure in this energy. I mean, just take it how it resonates. All right? You guys have a great day, a great life, and a great journey. And I hate to have to give you this tea, okay? Always remember you the golden gem. Okay? What goes around comes around. Okay? Some people gonna be stuck and bound to their karma in this energy, okay? Because it's something about your power, baby. It's something about how God loves you, and He don't play about you in this energy. All right.